Okay, so when we're dealing with cellular respiration and photosynthesis, the last section before your final review, for the record, I have posted for you a final review.
So like all this stuff when I review it might most likely won't be on the site.
That's correct. I have posted for you a final review / study guide. It is on Schoology. It is not for a grade. The study guide is long. It's over 100 pages long. And the pages are the study guide's meant for you to go over whatever it is you need to go over. It is not meant for you to read the whole thing page by page. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
So you go through it, you flip through it, you scan it, and stuff that you don't remember, you go over. Included in that 100 pages is notes. I included notes explaining things. So there's 100 pages of practice problems, for instance. There aren't, no. There's like maybe, 15 pages of practice problems you might want to try out. There's outlines of some main ideas. And then I gave you notes, okay? So it's all there. The entire semester's work is there, except for photosynthesis and respiration, which we're going to finish respiration today. Tomorrow you'll have a POGIL on respiration. I will not be here tomorrow, but let me be very, very clear. There will be a stack of respiration work for you to do. There will be questions on the final on that work. So if you sit here and waste your time in class tomorrow, it's on you. The assignment's due at the end of the period. It is a POGIL. I'm going over a lot of the background you need right now, so you should be able to easily go through it tomorrow. Remember, with a POGIL, all the answers are right there in front of you. You just have to actually pay attention to what's going on, read carefully, and the answers are there. So I'm going over the background information now, and tomorrow should be easy peasy. Get it done. Wednesday we'll wrap it all up, and then Wednesday and then Thursday we're going to do review for anything that you want. So what do I expect? I expect that you went over these 100 pages and you identified where you need help. And I will clip this slide out and forward it to your parents in school in Jupiter so that they're all aware of what the plan is. You identify where you need help. And once you identify that, you write down specific questions. Now, I posted this last week. I told you I posted it last week. I told you it was not for a grade, but that it was for your final. And I told you your final was going to be very important for your grade. I told you all that, but of course kids don't listen, so I'm going over it again. So write down a specific question. 2, you have tutors have been available for you after school. My understanding on Mondays for science, for biology, in the dining hall. My understanding is that people have not gone for tutoring. So one of two things is happening. You understand and you're keeping up with your studies, or you're lost and you're not going and you're not caring until the last minute, and then your grade's going to suffer. Kind of that's the only real two things. Or maybe you can't stay, right? So I guess that's another possibility. So those are kind of the possibilities I'm thinking are happening. If there's something else, you need to communicate what the issue is, all right? 3, You need to come Thursday or Friday before school. And bring up ask these specific questions, right? Specific questions, not, I don't understand anything. Well, that's not true, first of all, or you would be failing, you'd have a 0. Some people have a 0, and maybe they don't understand anything, but they haven't turned anything in. Most of those people have just not shown up to class. I think there's like 3 of them out of 130, so that's not horrible, but I really am trying to reach out to those 3 people. The point is, most of you have some idea what's going on. You just need specific clarification, so you need to put that effort in, okay? Thursday or Friday before school, ask your questions. And we will have a morning, this Thursday or Friday, I will have morning study sessions, and we're just going to go over stuff, Thursday or Friday. Come Wednesday or Thursday / Friday, in class, we will be reviewing. Now, I can start reviewing. I will review. You know I can talk. You know I know this stuff. I'll just start going over material. That's not going to be as helpful for you as if you come with your reflected, written questions and you're asking questions that you need help with. That's the best way of handling it. So making sure that you've gone over these pages, most of these pages are notes. You don't have to read. You have notes. You've taken them in class. You have summaries. Again, you have summaries. You've taken them in class. You have outlines. You don't need them if you know the material, but you can look over them. But you do also have practice questions. I would go over those practice questions. If you're like, I think I understand, then you need to bring it up and ask me to make sure that you got it right. You don't want to study something wrong and then come in and to get it wrong on the final. Like check your work, correct? And then the other thing is, if you're trying to do it and you get lost, you have to be honest with yourself. Say, look, I don't understand this. Then ask it Wednesday during class, Thursday during class, Thursday morning, Friday morning, right? I'll be here late Wednesday after school with the D&D club. I'll be here Thursday after school, but then I'll be after school as well if you need help. So those are some options for you. That's the support I can offer you, okay? And these practice questions are going to be very similar to the actual test questions. So look at those practice questions. Try them. If you're having trouble, see me. I'm not giving you credit for it because that would be it would drive me insane trying to figure out who did it, who didn't, and then it just is it's just a mess. So the best thing is to use a study guide as it's meant, which is a study guide and a final review. Today, we're going to go over photosynthesis. Again, let me outline what we're doing today. Not photosynthesis, I'm sorry. Today we're doing cellular respiration. And then Wednesday, Tuesday, you're going to do a process-oriented, guided inquiry lesson, a POJIL. And remember, the answers are in it. So it should be, I think most of the answers are pretty step-by-step. They take you step-by-step through the process of cellular respiration, which we will have covered today, which is Monday. And then Wednesday, we'll wrap up, hopefully quickly, photosynthesis and cellular respiration. By the way, that includes, when I say cellular respiration, that also includes, and you'll understand why in a second, cellular respiration and fermentation.
Does this have to go with that question about the yeast?
Yes. So this will solve all those questions. This is cellular energy, and that's the plan for this week. Are we good? I looked at the bulletin this morning. It looks like there's nothing that's out of the ordinary happening. Just the fact that your final schedule's coming up. Next week is finals. You have a 2-hour final in this class. It'll be it is a 2-hour final. There will be no notes. It will be many questions. It will cover almost everything in the study guide, which is everything we covered this semester, including photosynthesis and respiration. Your final, I understand, unless there's been a change, your final is on Monday. First thing Monday morning. 8:40 Monday morning.
On Monday, during like the 8:40, can we still come in here and like still ask questions?
Yes, absolutely. Monday, plug this in. Yes, I do want you to. She's right. I want you to come and fill in. And remember, anything with missing work, any errors, whatever, we still have that week when we get back from winter break. We still have a week. But you will know, I will have everything graded this week that's been turned in. Next week when you walk in, the final's going to be on a computer. As soon as you're done, it's going to self-grade. It's going to go right into your Schoology grade. And you'll know before you leave what your grade is on the report card. Unless you need to do something about it. There will be an extra credit packet available, right? So let me quickly outline that before I go on. So next week is finals. Can we close the door? Next week is finals, right? So your test is on Monday. Some people have it on Tuesday, and some of my kids have it on Wednesday. So, but if you miss a test, you'll have to come in on Friday. If you don't miss a test, you won't come in at all on Friday. You will have the afternoon. You're going to be done at 12, but I'll be here. So I'll be doing grades and checking work, etc. If you want to meet with me after school, after 12, you can meet with me and discuss any issues you have with your grade or whatever. I told you the last day I was going to accept late work for first semester is the 15th. I will not.
He said the 15th.
The 15th.
We digress.
Yes, thank you. The 15th is the last day I'm accepting any late work for first semester. However, there will be an extra credit packet available for winter break. All right, that you can do for extra credit. It can be for first semester or second semester. If you have an A, for instance, but you want to get ahead, you can do this for second semester if you'd rather. Okay? Now, you cannot do it if you're failing or have a D in the class. You can't do the extra credit, but you can do a remediation packet. So let's say you fail the test. Let's say you're failing the class. When you're done with the test, you have a big old F on Schoology, right? You can remediate by doing this packet over winter break.
So what would it bring our grade up to, like a C?
It depends how well you do. It can bring it will basically be the first semester's worth of work in a compact form. You'll get a chance to redo. Basically, it's literally remediation. It's like credit recovery.
So if you do really well, it could bring you all the way to an A?
Yeah, why not?
Hey.
Is you think it's gonna be easy?
No.
And while your friends are enjoying their winter break, you're working, right? And your family's doing their meals, their special meals for whatever holiday you're celebrating. You're working. Is that going to feel good?
No.
So I would do the effort before winter break. That's what I'm saying. And if you haven't found the motivation to do it all semester, my concern is you may not feel that motivation during winter break when everybody's celebrating or relaxing or whatever you do, right? So planning on doing some extra credit and getting ahead is probably a better idea than trying to remediate the first semester. But that's up to you how you want to handle it. It's just an opportunity I'm giving you, but that's it. I will give you those. When we come back, there will be work going into first semester grade book, but honestly, I don't see how it could impact your grade. It will not impact your grade, all right, for the most part. If you're like on the border, if you're like 0.5% away from the next grade, maybe. We'll probably have a lab and some activities when we get back from winter break, okay? That will have to do with this extra credit packet. Are we good? All right, so that's the plan. I think this gives everybody the most opportunities to do well, even if you're not doing well in the class right now. Okay? And I will message this out. I'm going to take this 16-minute slide and send it to your parents and you, and make sure that everyone knows that, you know, that this is the case. I'll type it out and also send this to them. All right.